everyone, I wanted to talk about how you can buy a pleater if you were interested. Where do you go? What are the details, like what you should look for and be aware of and all that sort of stuff. So there's kind of two avenues on buying a pleater depending on your goals and your budget. If you just want something that is quick and fast and you don't want to mess with anything, then you're going to be going to a new pleater, and that's going to cost you a pretty penny. Unfortunately, there's just, more demand than there are supply. There's people have stopped making them, or a lot of companies have stopped making them. So finding a new pleater is just becoming harder and harder to come by. Saying that though, having said that, you can go to Farmhouse Fabrics, and yes, I talk about them all the time because they're my favorite fabric store. Love their customer service. The ladies are fabulous. If you are not familiar with Farmhouse Fabrics, then you must be new to my channel, so hello. But yeah, they're just fabulous. So they sell the reed pleater. Now, I've never used the reed pleater personally, but I would imagine it's a fabulous pleater or they wouldn't be selling it. It is, though, a pretty penny. It is going to cost you some. If you're not sure you're going to like pleating and smocking and all that sort of stuff, I would recommend pleating by hand, and I have a number of videos on how to do that. Link down below. I'll link those down below. And just to see if you even like smocking before you invest in that much money. At least that's my 2 cents. That's a chunk of money, for me to invest into a pleater. They are brand new. It's you order online, it arrives to your door, bada bing, bada bang, done. Now, the other thing, if you're wanting to spend some more time and hopefully less money, is to buy one used. Avenues of that are things like Craigslist. I bought one used off Craigslist oh my god, it's been like 10 years. I was like a senior in college. I don't know how it's been 10 years now, but I was, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I bought one used. I was a senior in college, and off Craigslist, I paid about $150 for it, and that's kind of the range you should expect when you're buying it used. Is somewhere, I would think the absolute low end of buying a used pleater would be like around $75, depending on how big the pleater is and what sort of shape it is in, and then it probably goes up to about $200. You probably should not be spending any more than $200, or likely you're being ripped off. That's kind of where the range should be. A lot of them are going to go for like $100, $125, $150, and that's obviously going to depend on how big the pleater is, what brand it is, if it comes with any needles or thread or a thread box, like a pleater box. All that sort of thing plays into it. But when you're buying it used, you want to make sure, obviously you're not being ripped off with your money, but you also want to make sure that you're getting a pleater that is still in good working condition. Now, these things, the rods are made out of brass. The ends are like some flavor, like a die-cut aluminum or something. So if it hasn't been banged up against the wall, I mean, it's all out of some flavor of metal, it's probably gonna be in good working condition. It might need to be cleaned, which is fine. I have another video on how to clean your pleater. This is linked down below. But all in all, it's not such a gamble to buy a used pleater, The other place you could find them is off like eBay. Be careful on scams with eBay. I know, because you can buy something and then it never arrives. So just caution there. Another place I've heard of is flea markets, and obviously you get to see it in person and hold it and roll the doohads and see how they feel, how they roll. You shouldn't hear any sort of loud clunking sounds. They will make a sound, but it won't be like. Anyhow, so the other place you could probably do it is off, like if you're a member of, or if you've got a friend who's a member of de-stashing sewing groups on the Face Machine on Facebook. You'll see pleaters pop up here and there on those sort of de-stashing groups. So that's kind of how to do that. They are definitely an investment, whether you buy them new or used. And a side note, I am in the middle of developing one of my own, and I hope to be able to bring it to market for a much more affordable price. But that's just a side note. Don't hold your breath on it if you're looking to buy a pleater like in the next, I don't know, 6 months, a year. It's still in the developing stages. So at any rate, Hope it was helpful. If you have experience buying a new or used pleater, something that I didn't mention, or you want, whatever you want out of the conversation, by all means put them down in the comments below. I love having this platform just, be a conversation, because I don't know everything. So that's just wonderful to be able to learn from each other. And yeah, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time.